The war between quadrupeds and birds. One day, a war was declared between the quadrupeds and the birds. The birds chose the ostrich as their leader, while the quadrupeds placed themselves under the command of the elephant, the lion, and the panther. As the birds prepared for battle, the ostrich gave them some advice.
My friends, my small wings don't allow me to fly ahead of you and take command. However, I will give you some good advice. Here are my 3 eggs. The eagle will take the first one and smash it on the head of the elephant. The falcon will fly off with the second one to break it on the lion's head. The marabou will do the same with the third one on the panther's head. When our enemies see the yellow yolk running down the heads of their leaders, they will think it's their brains and will flee without hesitation. Our allies, the bees, will then attack the elephant, lion, and panther, and victory will be ours.
A little lizard overheard these words and hurried to report them to the lion, who took it lightly and said,
"We don't fight wars with ostrich eggs."
However, the birds obeyed their leader. The eagle flew off first to meet the quadrupeds. As soon as he saw the elephant, he smashed the egg on its head. The hyena was trotting next to the elephant and, seeing the yellow yolk running down, thought it was the elephant's brains. Terrified, she started shouting,
"Alas! Alas! The elephant is dying!"
A moment later, the yellow yolk was running down the heads of the lion and the panther, too. It was too much for the poor hyena, who was scared out of her wits and ran away, followed immediately by the other animals. The bees then attacked the 3 quadruped leaders and forced them to retreat. The rooster, a fearsome warrior among the birds, chased after the hyena. Just as he was about to grab her in his claws and smash her skull with his beak, the hyena slipped into her den. The rooster stood guard outside and waited. The hyena remained silent in her hole. After a while, however, when everything became quiet, she gathered up her courage and looked outside. The tail of her terrible enemy was waving in front of her nose, and the hyena quickly retreated back into her hole. In the end, the rooster grew tired of waiting. He plucked 3 of his most beautiful feathers, stuck them outside the hyena's den, and went away. When the hyena risked another glance outside, she saw the rooster's plumes. She tried again and again, but every time she backed away, scared by the feathers. Thus, she ended up dying of hunger in her hole. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel to support us.